And we're back. This is ridiculous. I want to play the game. I do. But I can't play the game if it keeps freezing like this. Apparently not. Let's see. We have Andres Jimenez and we have Jose Fernandez. So put in Jose. Only after I restarted the stream. Yeah, let's throw Napoli in there. I could use a Texas Ranger player along with Brandon Nimmo. Let's see, who could I throw in? Maybe Chris Sale? Thanks. Would have been nice if I didn't have to be back. I can't tell you what is wrong, honestly. I've just been having this problem since MLB The Show 25. And it's only gotten worse in MLB The Show 26. So I am frustrated. I am definitely frustrated. If it's a PlayStation issue, then they need to work on it with PlayStation. But if it's an SCS issue, then they need to work on it alone. But they need to do something, because this is ridiculous. I don't really play it off stream, so I know that one definitely tripped me up a number of times. Finally, I was able to get it with a dead shot to center field. Strike three, sit down. Justin Crawford. Ooh, excuse me. Was that to ESPN or who? Was that directed at you, Dodger? Maybe that was at Hoopin? Because I remember the comment. Well, just the way that you were, just the way that you, yeah. I was wondering what kind of issue was being brought up by your comment, by you bringing it up. I was kind of waiting for what if you had an issue with it, like what the issue was. Grand slam by Jorge Polanco. Oh, oh, Okay. Well, the way that it was worded made it seem like you had an issue with it. That's why I was waiting for a follow up. Isn't it funny with hooping that one stream he could be, as Gamer said, sucking up to the Dodgers, and then the next stream he could be like, oh, they're not the same team. Like it, he confuses me sometimes. It's really peculiar. It's like, dude, are you a fan of this team or are you? I look. I'm not gonna say that he's weird, but I think it's rather confusing. It's like I get it with my Mets. I could be high on them one night, and then the other night I could be really down on them. Like earlier this week, I was so high on them after their series with the Giants. And then after this series with the D backs, I'm like, yeah, they stink. So I get it. I'm just not understanding what it is that he's complaining about with the Dodgers. They're still one of the better teams in baseball. They could repeat for a third time as World Series champs. So I'm not understanding what there is to complain about, especially 2 weeks into the season. If my Mets were playing like that, I'd be high as heck on them. Wait a minute, the Rangers just won the World Series in 2023. And Toronto was just in the World Series. They didn't win it, but they were in it. Strike three, sit down. You saw one. I've never seen the Mets win a World Series. I've seen them go to one World Series, but I've never seen them win it. And I reiterate, at least you've seen the Phillies win a World Series. Greed is such a fascinating thing. We're never satisfied with one. We always want more. Jorge Polanco with yet another home run. Well, it seems like it's working in this one. I just need to get the parallel XP with the top series, Tops Now and Spotlight series guys. And then those programs are going to be done. And I have no doubt I'm going to get Carlos Correa. I'm also trying to get new threads because I need to get the new threads pack. Since it doesn't seem like they're giving the choice pack anymore, so my only option is the new threads, is the deluxe pack, and that's it. You want Bernie and Victor? I feel like I would, if you had to force me to choose, I think I would go Bernie, only because I like Bernie's speed. Or I think he has a lot more speed than Victor does. But Victor is a switch hitter. Yeah, it's weird. They're doing a lot of things weird this year. No choice packs for the deluxe packs. No, no, not as many Cornerstone not even. They're not even evolution cards anymore. They're just, here are some moments. Go ahead and hit, and then here are some missions, and then you get the card. At least last year they forced us to play with those cards, with the Cornerstone evolution cards. Like you had to hit with gold Tony Clark in order to get his diamond version, or you had to pitch with silver Ubaldo Jimenez to get his diamond version. Well, I think that's stupid, honestly. I thought it was an appropriate grind. Programs should not be easy. You should not have them done in, like, 1 hour. I mean, that's just my opinion, but it gives me something to do. Attaboy, Napoli. Then why are they playing Diamond Dynasty? You literally have to play the game in order to get the cards that you want. It's ridiculous. Then go play online. Go play ranked seasons. Go play Battle Royale. Go play events. I mean, I'm grinding those too. Well, mainly the events. I haven't even touched Battle Royale or ranked seasons yet, other than co-op.
Off the plate, ball one. He's safe.
And I'm probably not going to touch ranked seasons or Battle Royale until the next multiplayer program comes out. And yet, those are the silent. Those are the loud minority that pretty much overpower the silent majority. I do believe that people want to watch offline grinding. Heck, it's why I got into Diamond Dynasty. I used to watch Kooks all the time on YouTube, grinding all these programs in in um, in MLB The Show 18. I would watch him, and I would watch it for hours. I would I credit Kooks 46 for getting me back into Diamond Dynasty because at that point I was ready to give up and say screw it. I'm not doing it anymore. And I don't know if I'd be streaming MLB The Show 26 today if that were the case. Okay, that's fine. I don't have any problem with people who want to grind online. Heck, I grind online too. You've seen me do event programs. You've seen me do the multiplayer program. I have no problem with online grinding. What I have a problem with is those people who strictly want to play online and decide they're going to ruin the game for everyone else who plays offline who by saying, "Oh, well, you need to make this more online central." Like ridiculous. Yeah, some people are doing what SB Champ is doing. Why should his experience with the game be forced to play online when he's more content to just grinding mini seasons? Just ask it. I mean, I do both too. Although I say I'm more focused on the offline content. I'm more focused on that than anything else. Ha! Well, in 2017, you have to do one of the 2017 moments for the World Series, so you're gonna have to. Gamer is saying no. Gee, I would have liked to have gotten the strikeout there. I don't even know how many strikeouts Chris Sale has. I guess I just hope that he has enough that I can get the team affinity for the Braves done. Or not not get the program itself done, but rather just get the pitching moments and then get the batting stats at some point. I mean, I already have Jorge Soler. He was raking for me online. Oh my God, why can I not hit a home run with Brandon Nimmo at blank canvas? I can hit a home run with pretty much everyone else. Justin Crawford, Jorge Polanco, Joey Weimer. I can hit home runs with those guys, but I can't hit a home run with Brandon Nimmo. And right on cue. Thank you, Joey Weimer, for proving my point yet again. Jose Fernandez, I think, also has a home run. And Carson Bench may even have a home run. Yeah, he has a 3-run homer. So what the heck, Nimmo? Make it 2 home runs for Carson Bench. Hold on. Yes, yes, we did. And the guy that was supposed to play Brandon Nimmo's position, Juan Soto, ain't even playing. He's hurt. Strike 3, sit down.
Inside, ball one. Nope, that's a ball.
Strike 3, sit down.
Aye.
Oh, I didn't look to see how many strikeouts that was. I missed it. Oh well. Strike 3, sit down. Great job, Napoli. Oops. Selected the wrong pitch by mistake.
Strike two. Ball one.
Strike three, sit down. Let's see. 11 strikeouts. Okay, so so all I really need to do is just make sure I get the pitching done or the innings with Chris Sale, which I don't know how much that is. My hope is that it's the full 9 innings, so at least I could keep pitching with him. Strike three, sit down. But I guess we'll see.
Ball one. Ball. That's inside.
Strike three, sit down.
That ball's foul.
Ah, come on.
You're out.
The only thing I will say about this stadium that I don't really like is the fact that it's harder to get extra base hits here unless it goes over the wall or if it's misplayed in the outfield. But it is definitely harder to get extra base hits unless it's a home run or a ground rule double. But overall, it has to go over the wall in order to be an extra base hit. So that's my biggest issue with blank canvas. I know. But what I'm saying is that it's either a home run or a single or a ground rule double, but there's no other extra base hit. There's no doubles or triples unless it's misplayed. That's what my point is.
Ball. That's off the plate.
See what I mean?
Timeout.
Has to go over the wall for it to be a ground rule double.
Yeah. Ball, that's out.
Jorge Polanco with yet another home run. At least he's getting home runs. I just wish I could do the same with Brandon Nimmo.
Ball, that's in. Ah. Ah. That's a ball.
Strike 3, sit down. Strike 3, sit down. What's a resume? A resume is basically highlighting your experience, whether that be in the workforce or internships you had. So basically, it tells employers what your prior experience was so that they may look at that and say, hey, we want to hire you or we want to learn more. It's basically your pitch to the employer why they should hire you. It has and it's not just past work experiences. It's also like what are your skills, a little summary about who you are and why you're a good fit for. Okay. Um, you're in high school, so it's a little bit harder than that. But if that's your first job, you could put that on your resume. You could say, I worked here from 2026 to, you know, to whenever you decide to leave them or whenever they let you go or whatever.
That's a ball.
You know, I think you're still in high school, so a resume is a little bit harder for you. Whereas for me, it's easier because I have a lot more experience. You know, I've been in the workforce since I was 18, basically. You know, so I could say, you know, I was a residential safety resident, which meant that I swiped people
Ball one.
in and out of um, places or residential halls when they visited. If they were non or non Hofstra students, you know, I put that on my resume. I also put the fact that I was part of the radio station there, WRHU, and specifically what I did there. So I listed that I broadcasted. I helped broadcast many things. Okay, so was there an official position for that? Like,
That's outside.
were you an assistant to the camp counselor? You could also list any volunteer work that you've done,
That's ball two.
like if you've done something like Habitat for Humanity. Maybe you volunteered at a soup kitchen. Um,
Ball, that's out.
Employers love to see that kind of stuff because it shows that even though you're not earning any money from it, you are giving your time. So employers like volunteer work. Okay. What's a kill? What is that? Strike three, sit down. All right, so no shutout for Chris Sale, but whatever. Still gotta try and get 9 innings. Carson Bench with the home run. I also put down on my resume that I was a writer for Jets Insider covering the New York Jets. Even though I didn't get paid for that, that's still something I put on my resume because it shows that, hey, I have experience covering a professional NFL
No,
team.
that's low.
Well, all the NFL teams are professional, but I have experience covering the an NFL team. It also is a chance to highlight some of your accolades as well. Like when I first applied to WRHU, I put down that I was in high school because this is all I could really put down. I put down that I was part of the National Honor Society. I was part of the French Honor Society. I was part of the my high school's honor society as well. Okay, so put that down. Put that on your resume. You could say, whatever the position is, and then how long you did it for. And then underneath it, you'll describe exactly what you did for it. Because that shows leadership. Once again, cannot hit home runs with Brendan Nimmo. And I am getting frustrated. It's like, what the heck do I have to do to hit a home run with Brendan Nimmo?
Nope. That's inside.
I like that nice 14 spot in the second inning there.
Aye.
Ouch. I just cracked my toes.
Inside, ball one. Hey! Hey!
Oh boy. Stay foul, go foul. Dang. Hit off the foul pole, so. Okay. It is what it is. I mean, I'm not taking Chris Sale out at this point. He's finishing this. He's finishing this game. There's no point in me taking him out. Although I am starting to get worried that his ERA is going to be shot after this.
Hey!
Oh well.
Hey!
Strike three. Sit down. What the heck are you swinging at, Bagwell? Alrighty. So that's another win down. Chris Sale with the complete game, 9 innings, over 20 strikeouts. Well, actually, not 20 strikeouts, close, but 19 more exact. Uh, excuse me. Okay, there we go. I got the April Spotlight program done, the Cornerstone Evolution or Cornerstone program for Carlos Correa done. I got some progress in the Atlanta Braves Team Affinity, the Texas Rangers Team Affinity, and some show packs. Beautiful. Definitely taking that one. Taking that one. That's it. Okay. We'll do that one. Let's see. Who do we get? Michael Soroka. Not who I was hoping for. Oh well. All right. Lists him for 51. Nick York lists him for 56. Eric Miller, we're going to list him for 62. Triantos lists him for 29. Kodai Senga lists him for, how much is quick sell? 100? Not really that much, but whatever. All right, list him for 32. Amador, list him for 34. Zach Cole, we're going to list him for 43. Alex Freeland, I guess we can list him for 11. Okay, list Austin Martin for 55. Carrillo, list him for 11. And once again, Matson, 51. All right, last show pack. Nothing. Well, we got a new National, and a new Marlin, and a new Giant. Quick sell. Oh, yeah, that's right. The gold player. Yeah, Alex Hall. Forgot about him. There's a gold Vladimir Guerrero Jr. card? Wow. Looks like the only new one is Hank Aaron. Second half heroes, definitely have one of those. And Tom Glavine. So, okay, so I get one more show pack. Nothing, though. Except another Kansas City Royal player, which that's helpful because the more I get those guys, the less I'm going to have to spend to get to complete the Royals collection. I already have Bobby Witt Jr. Right now, live series. Actually, now that I think about it, I might just complete the collection right now. Yeah, let's just do it right now. So I lose 100 stubs off of it. Well, I just completed the the Royals collection. 14, okay. I think I'm gonna buy that. And then that way I can make up the difference for buying out the Royals collection. Oh, I wouldn't even have had to do that. Just had to collect the Guardians, and I would have had it. Oh well. I'm literally 5 cards away from getting Lance Berkman from the Astros. And yeah, I could technically get this done too. In fact, yeah, I'll do it. Jeff Conine. You know, why not? What a way to end off the stream, you know? Yeah, I really just try not to do these collections, at least for now, because I want to. I mean, you're right. I could get some of these done literally right now. But I'm not really in any rush to get them done. Like, unless Chad Patrick is going to end up being a diamond. I'm just not in a rush to do it. That's all. I'd rather earn the cards and get them than buy them, you know? 'And I got another show pack, so maybe I could get something. I got a new Texas Rangers player. 29 and Mason Wynn. Put him at 160. Boom. I was kind of hoping they would have been halfway, at least to 50,000, but I guess not. That sucks. Let's see. I was thinking about the Braves for the next team affinity that I could grind. Giants should be done because I already or oh, I see. I need to okay. I need to get some more innings pitched. I wonder who I have for Giants players. And then of course there's the Rangers too. Can't forget about the Rangers. Well, this is kind of a tough spot. I really don't know what else to do. Hmm. I mean, I guess we could get started on this. Just start it for now and then move on because I mean, we could get bullpen bash choice pack. Oh, so they do have choice packs. What the heck? So why are they not doing it for the new threads guys or the World Baseball Classic guys? Ooh, nice. Got a ball in his habit pack. Maybe I could get like one more. Maybe I could get a conquest game in. But I am going to have to switch my team because I do not want to use this team. All right, I think this is good. We'll take this team to conquest. Awesome. I could take down the whoops. I could take down the Yankees on veteran.
Ball, that's outside.
There we go. Nice, Pete Alonso. I would have said if Kyle Tucker had a opposite field home run, that would have been very impressive.
Hey! Hey!
Back Judge off a little bit. Strike three, sit down. Set him up with a circle changeup low and away on the outside corner. Okay. Did you guys win or lose? Nice. Wow, you guys are really good. Are you like close to a to county or regional or state tournament or something like that soon? I know the high school season doesn't really run long. At least in New Jersey, our high school season started in like March, but it was over by Memorial Day weekend. Okay.
Yeah!
Nice. Turning out like a Shohei Ohtani.
Ball!
Ooh, good. Good. Excellent. That's great. Anytime a college is willing to offer you a chance to be able to earn a free education, you take advantage of that. Oregon State, wow, D1.
Hey!
That's even more impressive. I look forward to seeing you and Grayson battle each other
That's ball two.
because he wants to go to LSU, and if you end up going to Oregon State and you play
Three.
them, woo, man, I can't even. I could not catch up to that kind of a pitch. Strike three, sit down. Dang, man. Just what I would say is just make sure you don't throw your arm out. Right? It's good that you're topping 90 miles per hour, but just be careful. You don't want to overthrow your. You don't want to throw out your arm. That's all I'm saying. But I think you know that, and I think you know
Out!
how to deal with it. So I'll shut up now. Mm-hmm. You'd probably bunt. Probably the best idea. See, my problem as a player was that I was afraid of the ball. I was afraid it was going to hit me. So it was much easier for me just to stand in the strike zone and or stand in the batter's box and either strike out or walk, but I could not I I could not hit. My other problem too is that I have a pretty open batting stance. So like, I'll hit like or I'll hit like this, and everything. But the problem is when I go for my stride with my left leg, for some reason I go outwards. Like my leg just goes, if this is the batter's box, or if this is the batter box here, this is my front leg. It goes like this, or it goes like that. You don't know if you'll play college ball. You had foot surgery to. Ooh, what? You've had Tommy John already? Holy dude. I think the fact that you're even still throwing up to 95 after Tommy John, dude. Still, you had Tommy John at such a young age. Oh my God. Well, absolutely not. I would never in a million years. I'd probably blink, and he would have already struck me out. Okay, well that's respectable. I'm just saying that if you can go to college for free, I would take that. Yeah, you would have to, play baseball and everything, and that's going to take up a good chunk of time. But at least you're going to college for free. I mean, I could tell you I didn't get college for free. Most I got was $16,000 off. All right, I think I'm going to stop there in terms of the conquest map, and I'll just pick it up on Monday because I want to open up some of those packs that I got. Never know what could be here. Two silvers. What? Acuna. All right. I'll take Acuna. I will definitely take Acuna. Nice. You guys are playing against each other in MLB tomorrow? Oh, all right. That's why I open up the packs right there, because you never know. All right, so we'll list them for 189, and then Shea Langolier, 1072. Oh, nice. That's it. I have all the diamonds for the Braves. So now if I could just get Drake Baldwin, then I can finish up the Braves collection and get Andrew Jones. Let's see. There he is. Tyler Alexander. Should be the only one. Well, good luck. Good luck tomorrow. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTVNextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's on the left side of your screen there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So overall, this was great. We got the Carlos Correa program, Cornerstone program done. We got the Spotlight Series Drop 2 program done. We made some good progress in the XP reward path. I mean, I'm already at 37 or over 39,000 XP. So when I play this stream on Monday, we're going to be doing Conquest. We're going to wrap up that map, and then I'll see if there's other stuff for me to do. We'll just have to wait and see. So I hope to see you all on Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night and have a great weekend. See ya.